Hello, YouTube. I'm back again. This time for a more proper stream instead of like a video stream, whatever you'd like to call it. And I do have a guest joining me. Maybe some other guests. We'll see. I know at least one. Max is joining. But I don't know. Could be some others that decide to join. We'll see. I'm not going to stream crazy long tonight because it's late. Had a hard day. So just want to go ahead and stream. But not for very long. And then I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, I worked a double today at work, so it was long, but I made money. That's all that matters. Blue Pig. What do you want? And before you even say it, I'm well aware what time it is. It is. I too worked a long shift today. Yeah. I shall be sleeping very well. Yeah. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I get to sleep in a little longer. Or I get to get a little bit more sleep, so that's good. In fact, I'm off the whole weekend, so that's great. What's up, Lance? What's up, Iron Inquisitor? How are you doing? If you're still willing, you're more than welcome to join the stream as well. Both of you know it's in Jedi Knight channel on Discord, so it's Iron Inquisitor indeed. So I'm going to be watching the Indiana Jones movies again soon. So and then I'm gonna go see Dial of Destiny. I've heard from people that it's actually not too bad, and I've actually heard people say it's better than Crystal Skull. I mean, we'll see, but I don't know. I haven't seen Crystal Skull, so I mean, I can't really say anything, but. So I'm definitely gonna watch the movies, and then we'll go see the new one that's coming out. Because it came out what today? Today's the 30th, right? Yeah. So. Max is taking her time. She's taking her time. I haven't really doing anything else in real life, though. It's all been the same work, church, Star Wars, repeat. Well, actually, it should be church, work, Star Wars, repeat. That's the goal. That's the list, the hierarchy there. One of these days, I do want to make a video on the hierarchy of canon, because there's some things that I would like to clarify for people. Get a hobby, bro. Star Wars is my hobby. It's my biggest hobby. It literally is a hobby. It's an activity that I enjoy, that I spend money on. It's a hobby. I believe that's. I mean, what is the definition of hobby? Not Hobby Lobby. An activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. That's a hobby. That's like bass. I'm guessing you're saying bass. I mean, bass is awesome. That really doesn't make sense. So bass, like bass guitar. That's interesting that you actually mentioned that because I've been watching some videos about John Deacon, who is the bassist for Queen. It's really sad what happened to him. I'd argue what happened to him is sadder than what happened to Freddie because, I mean, after Freddie died, he played a couple of more times, but after that, he retired and then he just kind of quit the music industry. He just quit. He just quit. And it's really sad that that happened to him. Um, it's sad because he's one of the greatest, probably the best bass guitar player of all time. Only because he was a part of Queen, but definitely one of the most iconic bassists of all time. So it's a real shame that that happened to him because he got super depressed um, over that. Bro, I like John Deacon, but you simply cannot say that. Who would be better? I mean, John Deacon has written some of the most iconic songs of all time. I guess that would mean he was more of a songwriter, but like for example, another one bites the dust. I mean, that's first of all that was written by him, and I mean that's his song. If anything, he wrote it. He's I don't know what you would call that. It's not the melody. The bump 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 bump. Oh, that's Under Pressure. What's this? Dun 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 dun. Like, what would you call that? I don't know what the musical phrase is for that. The beat. So, Duff McKagan, Cliff Burton, Jason Newsted, Dave Ellison, Nikki Six even. Never heard of any of those people, to be honest with you. My bad. Yeah, Under Pressure and otherwise such. The simplest baseliness ever. I mean, just because it's simple doesn't make it not like it doesn't make it somehow inferior. It's not because it's simple that makes them good. They're popular. It's popular. It's well known. It's more enjoyed, which doesn't make that they don't have to be special. That's what makes Queen so cool is a lot of their music isn't that special, but it's iconic and it's loved. Like Star Wars, that movie is not very special in terms of its story, but it's still one of the greatest movies of all time, if not the greatest. Anyway, hello Max.
Hello.
But like I've always argued that the
Hello,
simplest things
Iron.
are sometimes the best things. So I don't think that having it being special while it's good doesn't make it better.
Simple is always good.
So
You got Malik on yours, so I was like, oh, I'll put Bastille on mine.
yeah, that works. We need to get Marcel in here so he can
Yeah.
rev. But anyway, Blue Pig, I'm gonna say one last thing,
Uh,
and then we're gonna move on. Um, I can agree that I'm sure that there are more technical, like there are bases that are technically better in terms of like how they may be better on a technical level, or maybe not even that. I'm sure there are some like riffs that are created by bases that are better or not better that are more technical, but that doesn't make it better. Anyway, moving on. That was not at all what I was saying.
Goodness.
Anyway, I'm moving on from that. I don't care. I hate debating music because it just leads to arguments and it's fucking stupid. It's music.
Okay then.
Yes, but there's none that are more iconic.
I'm not well versed in the music world, so I'll stay out of this one.
Gosh. Well, like, okay, music, sports, politics, religion, they'll get you in trouble if you say something that's even remotely unpopular.
Apparently,
So,
Star Wars too.
well, yeah, apparently. Especially rock music because rock fans, they love their music. I mean, I would know. I love rock music, but that's Blue Pig. It doesn't matter. I've moved on from that.
I've not heard of any of them.
I'm sure I've heard their songs. I just don't, or whatever bands that they were a part of, but I don't know who they were or who they are. Basses are generally ignored anyway. Like, you get your singer. The singer's always first, then the guitarist, then the drums, and then bassist. They're not really,
Bassist.
or I don't know how you pronounce it. Bassist. I'm the
Oh,
bassist.
I know. I'm just saying based, like based.
I am based. I am based.
Anyway, Lance,
Hello, Slav. I love you. Kind of. How is you all? I'm tired. I worked 10 hours today.
Oh, rip.
I volunteered to work a double.
Oof.
But, well, because I've been working mornings now, and I missed my night crew. So I wanted to see them again.
You reading?
I'm close. I'm closer to people at my job. Like, I'm closer. Like, they're my friends. They're not just coworkers to me. They're friends. They're family almost. So.
Same here. Love my coworkers.
Them and you guys. That's what you guys, my coworkers and you guys make. Oh, well, of course, God first, but you guys also make life fun, enjoyable.
Yay.
Because everyone at school gave me hell for everything, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Monthly shopping trip. You reading some True Blue, Lance?
I haven't read in a couple of days. Probably should get on that. But like every time, like by the time I get home from work, I'm just so tired from working. It's like I don't want to freaking read. I just want to go to bed.
Not everyone has the luxury of reading at work like I do.
Well, I literally can't. I'm a server, so I can't read at work. That's kind of impossible.
I'm reading some True Blue.
So,
have you read Knight Errant? I'm reading it right now.
the novel?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten to that part of. Well, I haven't gotten past SWTOR yet. Well, I mean, I've finished it, but I haven't read anything past SWTOR. Which Knight Errant would be after that. So, no, I have not read it.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty good, and it feels good to be reading EU again. I finished Death Troopers yesterday. I started it yesterday, finished it yesterday, and Death Troopers was really good. I really, really enjoyed Death Troopers, and now I'm reading Knight Errant.
Nice. Well, I do have to read the Old Republic novels. I've read one. I've read Revan. I haven't read the others, so I need to read those first, and then I'll move on to Knight Errant.
I think with Knight Errant, you have to read the first 5 comic issues, and then you read the novel, and then you read the rest of the comics. That's what I did.
Interesting.
Well, I'm reading the novel now, but I already read the first 5 issues of the comic, and then once I'm done with the novel, I'll read the rest of the comics.
I need to buy the comics. I need to look for those.
Well, the new episode
I'm about to
came out. Well, it didn't just come out, but it came out like a couple months ago, and it has all of the Knight Errant comics.
The
So
Epic. You said the Epic collection.
yeah, it's
I
like
didn't know they put one
big.
out for Knight Errant.
Yeah, it came out fairly recently, but it's got all the Knight Errant comics, and it's got the Jedi vs Sith comics with like Darth Bane and
Oh,
stuff.
that's cool.
So
I do want to read those for sure.
yeah, I
Um,
actually haven't read those. Matt hates Knight Errant. Oof. I think the comic. I mean, I like Kara Holt. I think she's cool, and I'm really enjoying the book. So, I like my Jedi and Sith stuff. Like everybody gets on me because they're like, "That's not what like all Star Wars is." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but that's just what I like. That's like my niche." So I'll take it. Any Jedi and Sith action I can get, I'll do it.
that's what she said.
Yep, that is literally what she said. She being me, 'cause that's what I said. Comic. I have to watch. I gotta watch Matt Wilkins' video on that now. I want to see what he said. Lance, have you read Death Troopers though?
No.
Oh, Death Troopers is so fun. If you like Walking Dead, you will like Death Troopers.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want The Walking Dead in Star Wars.
But it's so cool.
The Walking Dead is great, but it's also The Walking Dead. It's not Star Wars.
Well, yeah, but like
Yes,
just zombies in Star Wars, it's cool.
I'm so mixed on that. I mean,
But it's
I
so
guess
brutal and bloody and it's cool and it's such a fun story.
it's not like Star Wars theory.
Shut up. I hate that guy.
That's why.
Well, I'm just saying it's like a horror novel in Star Wars, so it's like it's zombies, so of course it's gonna be bloody and gruesome. But it's a fun story. It's a really, really fun story. It's really short, but it's really sweet. So I would recommend it.
Of course, I have the book, but I just haven't read it. Also, I read Harvest too, and I both have them without Legends banners and paperback. So I'm pretty proud of that.
I got a Knight Errant without Legends banner.
I did too, but it's all the spine is all kind of creased and it's old.
Yeah, the back corner of mine is missing, so it seems like all the Knight Errant issues have some sort of wear and tear on them.
Yeah, they're old books.
Yeah, it feels good to be reading EU again, though.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'll always acknowledge that the EU is superior, but there are things in canon that I like.
So wait, there is I just came across this on my card. There's a SWTOR collector's edition, like the box set.
Yeah.
Everything in it, including the Journal of Master Nosterol.
Yeah.
And it's for $38.
Well, why don't you snag that? Because that's a good fucking deal. With everything in it, including the Nosterel book.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he read the description.
Box only. Replacing contract and journal. Oh, no game. Okay. But it has everything else. There's no game in it, which I have the game anyway.
Well, yeah. I would buy that. That's a good deal.
Well, I already have the Journal to Nosterol, and I don't really care for anything else.
Well, you could give me the journal, because I've always wanted that, but everywhere I look, it's expensive.
Really? I got mine cheap.
Where?
Fucking Macari.
Ain't no way. Now I gotta look it up.
Journal of Nosterol. There's one on there for 18. There's one on there for 19. One for 20.
Nah. Oh shit. Honestly, I didn't even bother to look on Mercari.
Get the one that's 18 because it looks sealed, and because it also comes with there's 3 inserts. Yeah, there's 3 inserts, so make sure you get that.
It's like completely sealed in like the cling wrap and shit.
Book is brand new sealed. You better buy that.
Shit, I'm gonna have to buy it.
Because those inserts are cool. It comes with a Jedi Temple floor plan, a shield generator defense plan by some Jedi Master,
What?
and then a section of the Treaty of Coruscant.
Cool. Love that.
So
Isn't it like a whole like kind of like recorded history of like the kind of era, like the old Republic era?
Nosterwald, it's
Yeah, he's an
basically
archivist.
like up until SWTOR, it's a whole, but it's from his perspective, and
Yeah.
it's actually not really a journal. I mean, it kind of is, but it was kind of notes and other stuff that Nosterwald had also made that's compiled by Satil Shan.
Ooh.
So there's a
I
lot
love
of notes in
Satil.
there with her that she writes about what Nosterwald was writing about. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it. Boop. Let's see. I'm gonna do like an afterpay on this because I don't really want to pay for shipping right now.
Yeah, it's the only problem ordering online is shipping sucks.
Yeah, shipping is really annoying. I'm gonna just.
I recently ordered a webcam off of like a good one. What is it about? Well, I think it's a good one. It looks like a good one. It's from Cybertrack.
Shit.
Adesso Cybertrack H3 webcam, 1.2 megapixel, 30 FPS. That's not too bad, because most movies are in freaking 24 FPS. But it's also a movie though, not a webcam. And it also has a microphone built into it. So
Nasty.
it was, how much was it? $16. Be nice if the person would ship it to me though, because they still haven't shipped it. No, I'm just gonna cancel it because
Boom.
I want my money back.
I just bought the Journal of Nosterwald. We love that. Yay! I haven't bought anything off Mercari in so long.
Oh, I always look through Mercari. I'm always looking through it. There's a person actually a couple of people selling a bunch of old omnibuses. A lot of them are actually old Marvel comics.
Yeah.
I may buy some of these because, I think Volume 1 is on here, Volume 2, Volume 3. The only thing I hate, though, about buying omnibuses or just any comics online is it may just fall apart by the time I get it because it's happened before. The comic will literally fall apart.
Yeah, I've had some bad experiences with things. I ordered one of the what is it? The Essential Guide to Characters. It was like the newer version from Thrift Books, and I got it, and like half the pages were missing, and like it was just in really, really bad shape. And I called the customer service for Thrift Books. I was like, y'all just sent me like the shittiest book out there, and I asked for it in good condition. And then they were like, well, we're very sorry. And they sent me a free copy and gave me a refund. So,
Nice.
yeah. Thrift Books has really good customer service.
Here, I want to show you something I just bought. Also, hair's a mess. Get over it. I just bought this off Mercari. This has the first 20 issues of the Marvel stuff, and I was going through it, and
oh no!
So I'm gonna have to glue it back together, which I think I can do. Actually, the other side is now coming out. Oh my gosh, it's not even connected. But I don't remember who was telling me this. I think it was Slav. No, it was Marcel. It was Marcel telling me this. Well, he was telling me that the glue on this stuff, for this series, this run by Dark Horse was bad.
Oof.
So I don't really know what to do about it. I may just throw it away.
I've gotten some like a lot of comics off Mercari, and they've all come in like pristine condition. Like,
Well, this is the only time I've had a problem.
yeah,
So what probably happened was while it was being shipped to me, the glue melted
oof,
because it got
probably
so.
in the heat.
Because the guy I bought this from, I bought stuff from him before, and this has never happened.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to try and glue it back together, or just go buy another one.
still crazy that I got a hardcover of the entire Dark Empire trilogy for like $36. It's so good.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It's in great condition and it's beautiful. And then I got a Legacy Volume 2 omnibus for a really good price as well. And that is in pristine condition. So good. And then the guy sent me another one because I thought the first one got lost in the mail and I was gonna send it to Slav, and then me and him kind of had like a character, like a moral compass like crisis, and we were just like, maybe we should just not, and we should just send it back to the seller. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that.
So remember, just told you that I just canceled my order for the webcam.
Mm-hmm.
Now they ship it. So, and they sent me no messages at all. Now they ship it after I request to cancel it. That's terrible customer service right there. Now it'd be different if they messaged me and tell me, "Hey, I'm so sorry about," and give me some sort of reason. But no, they just said, "Fuck you. We'll send it now."
How long ago did you order it?
Like a week ago.
Oh, well, you kind of canceled like last minute, so
How?
because you ordered it a week ago, they've been through all this preparing to ship it and everything, and then you cancel it.
It shouldn't take a week to ship it, though. It should take at most like 3 days, if that.
Well, some
Not a
people
whole
gotta
week.
work, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I've shipped things out. Have you shipped things out before to a customer? Because I have.
No.
Well,
I've
I've
sold
actually sold something on Mercari before, so you know.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
I may
Yeah.
start selling some shit. Hell, I got so much of it.
I think I made like $45.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
I should probably sell these new Canon comics that I have that I don't really want.
You're gonna get like $1 for each one.
I mean, people be overpricing stuff on Mercari too.
Yeah, this people be selling things for weird prices. Like the Jason Solo, I got $170. Although that's fair because that figure is really rare. Lance, you should start collecting like EU figures and stuff.
No, too much
Why?
money. Too much money.
Bruh.
I'm not spending $50 on a piece of plastic.
You don't have to spend $50.
Yeah, I do, bro. Okay, look, I'm gonna try and pre-order the Mara Jade that's going around right now.
You don't have to pre-order it. You can just buy her on Amazon.
It's still too much money.
It's like
$30? No, I'm good.
Because she's pretty sought after. Everybody loves Mara Jade.
No, this is the new one.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it came with a free comic book or something. I'd buy it, but
yeah.
No.
Do you want to see her? I have her.
She looks like Mara Jade. I know what she looks like.
She's cool though.
I'm cooler.
And my Bastila figure's on the way. She's coming in the mail. And Malik should be sometime soon, I hope.
Well, I'm just not big into action figures because it's like, on one hand, I want to keep it in the box in case I want to sell it in the future.
Well, you can
but I also want to take it out of the box so I can display it. I mean, I don't know.
In the box collectors. Nasty.
It sells more.
I've paid an ungodly amount for figures and statues. Like the Mara and Jaina statues I have, like, oh my god. But those are my holy grails. Like, I wouldn't give those up for anything. Like, I'd literally cut off my arm first before giving up one of them. So.
What if I gave you $1,000?
No. Do you know how long I've been looking for that Jaina statue? I was looking for that for like at least like 12 years. And I finally got her, and she's beautiful, and I love her, and she's like the holy grail of my whole collection.
I cannot believe this comic just fell apart in my hands.
It like
This is
disintegrated.
I'd have messaged the seller asking for my money back.
You should be like, yeah, this thing just like literally collapsed in my hand. So, but then again, you also can't like blame the seller for
Unless
like
it's in,
hazards
I'm not gonna
in the
blame it,
way.
but it's also
Well,
like
yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. I feel like those things are out of their control. Like once they ship it, they ship it. Like it's out of their hands. So I don't know. I mean, you can try and ask. I mean, if you've bought from this guy before, then and he's like a reasonable dude, then I think you should be okay. This is the yes, it is the anime style Jaina statue from Kotobukiya, and she is so cool. I have the Mara one too, right next to her because Master and Apprentice, of course. And then with my Black Series figures, I've set up like an EU shelf, and I have some spaces reserved for Bastila and Malik, and I have some other spaces on there for future figures because I know Malgus is coming in a few months, and I have him pre-ordered, and he's like a big boy, like he's big deluxe figure. And I know there's probably gonna be more EU figures in the future too. Really hoping for like, since they did Malagus, then maybe they should do Satil as well, which would be really cool. Yeah, it took me a very long time to find that statue, and I finally like had the resources and the time to buy it, and I did, and I was like, I do not regret it. Oh, my paycheck has all gone into that kind of stuff, and my wallet has suffered immensely, but it's okay. It's, YOLO. Jesus, what are you doing over
you
there?
didn't hear Alex, you dumb nerd.
Whoa. Hey Slav, why don't you jump in too?
He's gay. Hey, Max. Pride Month is now over.
So
I'm just.
that
Just letting
doesn't
you
mean we still can't be prideful all year round.
I mean, I guess.
Why would it just be limited to one month?
Well, it really isn't even a month at this point because it feels like it's a week and then people forget about it. At least I forget about it. Well, I don't care anyway.
Because you suck.
I mean, why should I care?
Because it's
Not-
nice
I'm not
to
Bill
care
James.
about marginalized groups of people who are victimized.
I
all the
mean,
time.
I do care about them, but
Apparently not.
I mean, Pride Month isn't helping anyone.
How? It's just a celebration.
I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, do whatever you want, but like, I think what would help marginalized groups is like actual, charities and whatnot that
Well, that's
what they do is help
what,
marginalized groups.
that's where proceeds go to during Pride Month for things like
Not
Pride merch
necessarily.
you see in stores. It goes to things, and like for instance, my mom works at a supermarket. They do it. They had a big fundraiser for the Youth Pride organization here in Rhode Island, and like they got so many like food and money and appliances and like toiletries that they needed. So
But did they only do those kind of donations during Pride Month, or is that an all year thing?
no, it's like an all year thing.
Well, I mean, I guess that's for that, but I mean, it depends on the company. Because
It
if we're
does
talking about
depend
like
on the
these
company.
major corporations, they don't give a rip. They just want to make an extra bucks. So
That's why
that's how I
Target
look at it.
sucks, because they were like they gave into stupid people bitching about it. So I still do my shopping there though.
Well,
You know who has the
I mean, whatever. I don't. Okay, I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do, but I feel like that so many companies, especially the bigger they are just use Pride Month as like a
lot of them do.
money making machine. Which I mean, it is. They make so much money off of it, especially like places like Walmart and Target, and they sell Pride gear or Pride merchandise and whatever. I mean, they make so much more money. It's crazy.
Dragon Ball Z. Alex, it's the Saiyan Prince Vegeta. Bro's on fucking Vegeta's on Fortnite. I always just see his big ass head and running around on the map. Fortnite. Lance, you should play Fortnite with us. With like me, Titus, and Ken.
Well, I mean, I was trying to download it one time, but it was like 28 gigabytes, and I didn't really feel like waiting for that. So,
Bruh. You just like what I do is if there's a big download, I always just put it on before I go to bed, and then usually when I get up, it's always done. So
yeah, that's true, but I don't know. There's not a whole lot of space left on this laptop. I need to start uninstalling some things.
rip.
Actually, there may be some space. Let's look. I'm gonna look how much space I got left.
Slav got Jedi Academy. We love to see it.
I have 131 gigabytes free of 475. Never mind, I got plenty of space.
Slav, that game is that's some true blue right there.
Jedi Academy, it's pretty good.
Yep.
I never finished it.
I've played through Jedi Academy like 20 times.
I got to Korriban and I kind of just.
That's
stopped.
the last mission, though. Come on.
I know, but I just stopped.
You gotta fight Tavion, and then you gotta fight Marco Ragnos. And then there's like a shitload of Sith well, not Sith, but like Dark Jedi there. Oh my god. I love that mission.
I think they kept killing me, and that's kind of why I stopped. I couldn't fight them. I
Damn.
didn't even get to. I think I got the Tavion, and I just.
Did Tavion kick your butt?
Honestly, don't remember, to be honest.
Honestly, the scariest fucking character to fight in that game is Kyle Katarn, because if you choose to kill Rosh, like before the last mission, then you have to fight Kyle instead of Tavion. And honestly, Kyle is the most terrifying opponent I have ever faced in a video game. He's so overpowered, it's not even funny.
Yeah, that's Kyle.
I know. I was like, this is so terrifying, but it's so accurate because it's Kyle Katarn. But that is a fun game. I love, I can live out my fantasies of being a Jedi at Luke's Praxium. I love how the dude you crashed in the ship at the beginning is played by the dude who voices Kid Flash in Young Justice. Rosh. Rosh is so weird. He's so annoying. Kyle Katarn is the Chuck Norris of Star Wars, yeah. Under his beard is another fist that holds a lightsaber. He's too good. I wish he was in NJO more, though. He's in, like, Unifying Force, like, just a little bit. But, like, it would have been so cool if he was in NJO more. So, Max, you're saying you fight God at the end? Yes, you do. If you choose the dark side option, the second to last mission, you, like, have to go save Rosh, and then, like, you kind of can either decide to give into the dark side and kill him, or you can put away your saber and not kill him. And if you do turn to the dark side, then, well, you gotta deal with the wrath of Kyle Katarn. But the Marka Ragnos fight is cool. Well, it's not really a Marka Ragnos fight per se, but he's like there. And he's like a ghost. And Marka Ragnos is a Chad, so.
Marka Ragnos.
I love the fact that Marka Ragnos was like one of the Sith who was just like so good at everything, so that like the whole Sith Empire was just like in a golden age, and like everyone respected him. Like for another Sith to respect like their leader and stuff, that's pretty good.
Imagine if Jedi Academy came out after SWTOR, it would have been Vitiate instead. The Disciples of Vitiate.
I
Or
think it's
the
overrated.
Disciples of Valkorion.
What's
That'd be cool,
your
though.
take?
It'd be cool if they connected Vitiate and Valkorion to the post Jedi stuff.
I wish they well, I just wish we got the connective tissue between Tales of the Jedi and KOTOR, because they're like so close to each other, but they seem so far away. You know,
What
it's only
connected
like
tissue?
it's like Tales of the Jedi, like the end, like Ulick killed, like let's say like Ulick killed Droma's death, like
Oh,
it's only a couple decades before the events of KOTOR. So it's like, where the fuck's Nomi Sunrider, and where's Thawne,
you
and
said
where's
it's
Dima?
KOTOR initially, so I'm like,
No.
there's a lot of connective tissue there.
No, I'm like that's why we need like Mandorla, because we would have actually known what happens and where they are. But
Vima dies probably.
well, she has descendants because Vima Deboda in Dark Empire.
Oh, that's
So
true.
Vima, well, I mean, Vima could die, but she would have to have like a child before that. And I would just like to know where Thawne is during like the whole Revan and Malik thing, because like he's one of the greatest Jedi ever, and he's just not there. Like, where is my dinosaur boy?
Dead.
Nah, don't say that. Who the hell's gonna kill Thawne? Ain't nobody. He's too good. Although they said that about Arca, and then he died too. So
Yep.
rip. Dino Boy is alive. Yes. Triceratops Jedi. He's out there. I'm telling you. He's alive post Return of the Jedi. He's chilling with Kukruk. He was in Legacy. We couldn't see him though. He was off screen. Can you imagine Thawne
That'd be
in the fucking
crazy.
Legacy comics? Holy shit.
That would be
Isn't there
crazy.
isn't there a story where like Luke went to Ossus and found like Ood Banar? I swear that was a story. Because Ood Banar was like, when the Kron cluster went exploding and like was gonna burn Ossus, he just kind of turned into a tree there. So I could have sworn there was a story where Luke went there after and met him. I could be wrong though, but I feel like that's a thing. Because I swear I heard somebody talk about it and I was like, oh, that's pretty dope.
It's in Dark Empire 2.
Okay. I haven't read Dark Empire 2. I have it.
He's also in Knights of the Eternal Throne. Somehow. I didn't know that.
Who is? What? Ood Banar?
He's in Knights of the Eternal Throne and SWTOR, yep.
What?
I'm gonna Google that because I had no idea, and I've played Knights of the Eternal Throne.
Ood Banar is such a Chad tree man. I love all the weird Jedi in the EU, bruh. From Thawne to Ood Banar and Uru. Like, Uru's just a jellyfish in a tank. It's so cool, though.
Who is the sleeping Jedi on Ossus?
It was me.
It's on SWTOR.
It's me. I'm the sleeping Jedi on Ossus.
Ossus? You mean Ossus? I know Ossus.
Are you a Stomposaurus or a Rorosaurus? What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but I'll tell you my favorite dinosaur is a Spinosaurus. I think they're dope.
I'm a bird.
It's technically still a dinosaur. It's still a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Stomp Dino. Well, I don't know. It's probably Stomp Dino because, like, in Jurassic Park, when you hear the stomping and like the water moves, it's pretty cool. So
I'm a roar dinosaur because they roar.
Well, yeah. But like, think of how intimidating it is when a dinosaur is stomping around coming towards you, and then like how they do it in Jurassic Park when the water in the cup starts shaking. Cool. Lance, what's your favorite dinosaur? Bro's looking up dinosaurs right now.
I've never seen a dinosaur or met one.
Just have to think
So
about dinosaurs.
I don't know. I don't care.
How does
They're
someone
weird.
not have a favorite dinosaur? What's wrong with you?
Because I don't care about dinosaurs.
Bruh. Spinosaurus.
My favorite dinosaur is our president.
Old
How about
man.
that?
You could have said like a crocodile or something.
No. It wouldn't be funny.
I'm almost done with Shadows of Mindor. It's my favorite non-New General book now. Chronal is tied with Thrawn for my favorite EU. I gotta read that one day. I have it on my shelf, and I haven't read it yet. T-Rex. Oh, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I used to watch that when I was little. I loved that show, and I loved the Yellow Ranger. I always wanted to be like her. Because, like, pterodactyls are cool. Do you think Barney was a Cyru? He was practicing in tech.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Cicero.
A Cyru.
Or Psy, whatever. There's two S's. Sissy.
Whatever.
Sissy Rook.
I'll never get over the Cyru fucking side story in NJO. That was an entire book in a trilogy. I'll never forget that. I was reading it and I was like, wait, where's the Vong? Dino Thunder is peak, Alex. It's like so good. Dino Thunder, I just remember, I have so many fond memories of that. The main villain on Power Rangers Wild Force looks like Hayden Christensen. Whoa.
Tired.
I forgot which series it was where the Power Rangers had capes, and I always thought they were dope. Also, I for those who are in our server, I've added like a bunch of different emojis now because since we got boosted, we have like 100 slots available. Oh, it's Mystic Force, Alex. Thank you. But I added a couple new ones. So there's some cool ones in there, including some new weird ones of Filoni. There's another Denning in there. There's a George Lucas morphing into a camera. if you get that video. Digital magic. And there's a Uriel Poof one, like if you want that one. So if you want to check out those new emojis, they're there.
Keep yourself alive. Iron Inquisitor got got an emoji.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that and I was like, wait, when did that one get here? Jedi Heresy. Here, I'm gonna put handsome Denning in there. Look at him. Look at him. What a dashing fellow. I love Troy Denning. I'm literally the antithesis of Noah. Doesn't he, although we might have the same color eyes. If he's got blue eyes, then that's probably the only similarity me and share. Look at Filoni.
Oh my gosh. What are your thoughts on this, Max?
Which one?
Look at the chat.
Oh yeah, Lance Harry. I'm down for that one. Max is Denning's daughter. I am.
Heresy.
He's secretly my dad. He's upstairs sleeping on the couch. Look at Lance, the SWEU teen. Look at him.
There's your emoji.
Tommy Oliver. He was so cool. Rest in peace.
Take your screenshot, Iron. Make the emoji.
Here's
I
made an emoji called Grogloni, and it's the Dave Filoni Grogu.
Bruh. I'm gonna look up Dave Filoni cursed images.
No. Yes, do it. Neither one.
Nothing came up. It's just
God
Dave
damn
Filoni
it.
pictures. Well, Dave Filoni, any picture of him is inherently cursed. So,
unlike my boy Troy Denning.
Troy Denning is only Troy Denning.
Troy Denning's the biggest Chad out there. Look at him. Look how dashing he is. Oh my god, he's so handsome.
You actually think that?
He's very handsome. Look at him. Who wouldn't want that man?
Noah?
Well, he's different. Man, the questions I could ask Mr. Denning, you know?
Yeah.
I'd honestly talk to him about Abeloth.
He's a weirdo, bro. He's so weird.
I don't care. He's like the Killix, like
God.
the leader. He's like the Unu Thule of everything.
I just had the greatest idea.
Unu Troy.
I can't reveal it because no. But
Denny does have a wife. Yes, he does. I am their
all I
child.
gotta say is I'm doing a live stream next week with someone, and it's gonna be great.
Oh, nah. Is it Troy? No, wait. It's Noah. It's honestly.
I don't know who it is. I can't
It's
reveal
Noah.
who it is,
It's
but
totally
it's
Noah.
gonna be so good.
It's gonna be Noah, and then you guys are gonna bring up, hey, there's this person named Max, and she loves Troy Denning, and she loves Legacy of the
I
Force.
don't know. No, I told you I don't like Noah, so why would I live stream with him?
I don't know. Something a little sus about this, Lance.
I don't like Noah. Why would I live stream with him? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know how much I don't like Noah.
Hey, I mean, I don't like him either. I've never met the guy, but still.
Well, you know he watches my streams, right?
Oh well.
He
I'm sure
he watches my videos too.
I'm sure he watches Stevie B as well, and I publicly said that he can shove it up his exhaust port on that stream. So
You're not that bad.
I'm sure he's okay. So, but
He's just a meme. He is a meme.
We have very differing opinions on the Denningverse, even though it's peak, and I'll fight anyone, and I'll die on that hill. So,
Well, you're worse than ISIS if you believe that, Max.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, is that his words?
Well, I don't think so. I don't know. I've never heard him say it, but it wouldn't be surprising, would it?
I mean, it doesn't. I wouldn't put it beyond him, but the Denningverse is based as fuck. I'm telling you, I've converted Ken to the Denning side. He hated Darkness, and I said, why don't you read it again and like just give it a chance? And he did, and he loved it. So, like,
Darkness sucks.
shut up, Lance. Darkness fucking rocks. I don't care. When I was reading it, when I was starting to read it, I was like, I went in there and I wasn't expecting much. And then when I came out of Swarm War at the end, I was like, this shit fucking rocked. It was so much fun. So, I mean, the only thing that I didn't like about Darkness, and yes, Alex is right, Darkness is weaker. But the only thing I didn't like about Darkness is that Jaina kind of takes a backseat, and I don't like her being under the influence of Killix because it bothers me because I love her so much, and I was like, I don't want this for her. But she comes out of it. So, and Legacy of the Force makes up for it. and Legacy was fucking peak.
No, it was bad. Denning
Nah,
bad.
you ain't even read it. Shut up. You ain't even read it. I am ahead of you.
I
And
don't
so is
care.
Lopsided.
We
Lopsided.
haven't. We probably read around the same amount of books because you
I
haven't
know,
read the
but
Banshee era. I have.
okay. So we've probably read the same amount, yes. But in the natural progression of the story, I'm ahead of you.
Oh no, because I've read. Okay, you've read the progression. I've read the backstory. So.
Okay, so I'm talking strictly.
Okay, but
I'm,
doesn't matter.
I'm talking like so from NJO onward. You know, NJO, Darkness, Legacy, Fate, Crucible. So, you know.
Alex, shut up.
But
Jeez.
no, you read at your own pace. You do you vibe. But anyway,
Yeah,
Legacy.
but at least I have based opinions on these books.
What do you mean? I got based opinions too.
No, you don't.
Uh,
You read the High Republic. Your opinions
Oh
are
my god, Lance! Just because there are things in canon that I enjoy does not mean I am any less of an EU fan.
Yes,
And if
it
you
does.
ask me, no, it doesn't. Shut up. That's gatekeeping, you bitch. Anyway,
I proudly gatekeep.
yes, that's gatekeeping. I can enjoy things in canon. I'll own up to that. I don't care. There's good stuff in there. Okay? But I will
Right?
always acknowledge that the EU is superior, and I am always going to be an EU fan at heart.
No,
Okay?
it's objectively superior.
Absolutely. I absolutely think so. I fucking hate the sequels. I hate those fucking movies. So the only things that I like in canon
I
are
like
Star
the
Wars
sequels.
and like, you know, and some of the books. So
Alex, why are you taking me seriously, bro?
because
You guys
Alex,
should okay. You guys should like. I'm like Pablo Hidalgo. Everything I say is a lie.
Alex is being a Chad right now.
Alex, he's being Alex.
EU is always superior, always has been. Everybody knows it, but there are things that you can enjoy.
Except Lucasfilm.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. Even if Max made an argument, yeah, no, I'll never do that. I'll never say that canon is better than the EU because it's just not. It never. I don't think it ever will be because it's just it's the EU has always had such a rich lore to it, and it's just like so thick, you know, like Rick McCallum said this on the Attack of the Clones behind the scenes. He said it's so dense. So that's what I would say about the EU. Is so dense.
It's thick, bro.
Lance of the Denning PFP quoting Pablo Hidalgo. Look at him. I want to know when that picture was taken of Troy Denning. It looks like it has to be the 80s with a haircut, the shirt. I mean, look at him. He's handsome in every era. Love that guy.
I am the best. I am
Lance.
the best.
Lance.
What?
If you could have lunch with any EU author, who would it be?
Kevin J. Anderson.
Why?
Because he's my favorite and he's the most interesting.
Okay.
I feel like he'd be a cool guy to talk to.
Maxine, yes, I am the number
I'd
one.
also like to have lunch with Timothy Zahn. Just so I could ask him why he's such a freaking sellout.
I would either have lunch with Denning, of course, or James Luceno. James Luceno, I got a lot of questions about Plagueis for him. And for Troy Denning, I have a lot of questions about Abeloth for him. And for and just some general questions, about like the solo kids and stuff. And I would also like to say, how dare you for killing Anakin Solo? That's what I would like to say to him.
Zahn is a sellout. Every time I say that, I piss somebody off. I think it's glorious.
I follow him on Facebook, and he's like at cons like constantly, and he's like, he always just posts like just pictures
paid
of
to be
himself
there
all the time.
But yeah, Zahn is a sellout. Leland Chi is a sellout. Pablo Hidalgo, he was never good to begin with. Even back during the EU.
I know, Alex. It wasn't Denning's call, but still, I have to vent. You know, gotta vent. Also, I'd like to point out that I did speak to Troy Denning briefly on text message, and that me and him are actually friends on Facebook. And I think
he doesn't like you.
You're a sellout, Lance. You read the High Republic, Lance. Get the fuck.
And he's no, but wait, hold on.
He left.
Do y'all remember a couple months ago when Troy Denning fucking commented on my Facebook post? Do y'all remember that? Because that was amazing, and it honestly is one of the highlights of my life. I posted a picture on Facebook of me as soon as I completed the Fate of the Jedi series. I posted a picture of me with all the books in my hand, and I was like, "This fucking series was awesome."
Hey, I have an even better thing to say.
No, wait. And then he commented. He said, "I'm so glad you enjoyed the series," and I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Oh my god."
Super Stony responds to one of my tweets a while back.
Well, you pester everyone on Twitter.
No, I don't. All I posted was
I know, I'm just messing with you.
But I sent a tweet basically saying, like, I wonder how she's doing right now. You know, she contributes so much to Star Wars, so I hope she's having a good retirement. She ended up responding. She's like, yeah, she said, life is good and all kinds of stuff. It was great. And then I reposted that tweet to Instagram, and Michael Stackpole responded to it. So you still have a long way to go.
Man, I've talked to Kevin J. Anderson, too, on Facebook.
Same. Well, not on Facebook, on Twitter.
But I'm literally
RS Salvatore on Twitter and Stackpole.
If you go into my friends list on Facebook, you will see Troy Denning listed there. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, Stackpole follows me on Instagram.
Okay? No, I'm kidding.
You're not unique. You're not
Shut
unique.
Up. I literally get insight into Troy Denning's private life. We're friends, okay?
I'm also friends with Joe Bongiorno on Discord.
That's pretty cool, actually. You should ask him where the fuck the Supernatural Encounter books are.
He actually is about to put them in the printers.
I'm just gonna print it off the internet and put it in a binder.
Well, I mean, you could do that, I guess.
It's gonna cost me like $10.
No, it's not, because it's 1,000-page book, over 1,000.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go to Staples and print out the whole.
It'll be around probably $40-$50 as much.
I don't know about that one.
Contribute to the website.
We'll see. I'm gonna print it out at Staples and just put it all.
Because if you contribute to the website, not only will you be contributing to the website financially, which is great because that website's great, you'll also get contributor credit, which like you'll be listed in.
I don't really care about that.
Okay, but it'll be worth your money and just basically making.
I don't mind
for the same price and getting none of those.
It's gonna be significantly cheaper.
Oh my gosh! You know what? No, it's not. It's 1,000 pages. That's gonna be a lot of money. Oh my god! It's gonna be 1,000 pages with full color illustrations. That is gonna be a lot of money.
Well,
at that point, it's not just the page count, but the illustrations. If you want it in color, will just be.
They got color printing at Staples, my boy.
What?
They got color printers at Staples.
That'd be even more expensive.
I don't care. Oh my god.
Gosh, you're gonna print it out yourself, like each page.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm thrifty, and I'm gonna make a cool binder for it too. I'm gonna put stickers on it, and it's gonna be really cool. Okay, because I'm creative like that.
I don't care. It's gonna be expensive no matter what you do.
I don't know. You kicked Slav out of here like as soon as he joined.
Yeah, I was gonna bring him back, and then he left. Like he actually left. Slav, come back! I love you.
I want Marcel or somebody to hop on here.
Marcel's probably asleep, and I don't blame him.
No, he might be.
I'm actually about to end the stream. I really need to go to bed. I'm falling asleep.
Oh my god, Lance.
Well, sorry, I've been up all fucking day.
Can't believe you.
I hate.
Why don't you take naps like I do?
I can't take naps during work, bro. Okay, look.
After work.
I got there at 10 a.m. and then I woke up at 8, but I work at 10 and I didn't leave until like 9 p.m.
I did a 9:30 to 5 today, but I took a nap when I got home.
Yeah, but that's like a normal night, like
Yeah,
7-hour shift.
maybe.
Slav, I'm about to end the stream, bro.
Time for Max to start streams.
And then he left again. Slav, maybe next time. Slav. I may stream tomorrow night. We'll see.
Maybe one day I'll start a YouTube channel. Maybe.
You know, we could. Max, do you want to do a podcast? We could do a podcast.
I don't know.
I don't know what we talked about, but
I got ideas. I mean, I'm sure everybody in the EU community would be very interested in my hot takes. My first video will be titled "Abeloth did nothing wrong," and it'll be like an hour long.
That sounds like people who say that the emperor did nothing wrong.
Hey! Abeloth just wanted a family. Okay, and she just wanted to be pretty.
The emperor just wanted peace and justice.
Well, fuck that guy. He's old and wrinkly. Abeloth is beautiful. Okay.
Abeloth is old and wrinkly too.
Shut up. She's not wrinkly. She's not wrinkly. She's old, yeah, but she ain't wrinkly.
Oh my gosh. Well, Marcel and we're thinking about doing a podcast, but we don't really know what to talk about. So I don't know. Maybe all three of us could do a podcast.
I would do that.
Like a monthly podcast type thing.
I'd do that.
So I don't know. Again, I don't know what we talk about. You can maybe talk with Marcel. I'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about. So
it could be just like about anything, like EU, or it could be just completely unrelated to Star Wars. You know.
Well, we would talk about EU for sure, but I don't know what else we would talk about.
Anything really. I mean, our streams and stuff kind of just devolve into just chaos. So I mean, you know.
Well, a lot of that is because typically when I have more than like 4 people in here, it just gets crazy.
Yeah. So. Unless it's me in here, then I just cause chaos all on my own.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm Abeloth. I am the bringer of chaos.
You know, I was gonna say this earlier, but I'm just gonna say it now. Why not? But like, there's this new girl at my work, and she is like super cute. But then I overheard her talking about her boyfriend who is in service, and he's in Australia right now. I'm like,
ooh, he's down under.
Are you serious? That's like trying to hold a carrot in front of me. Like, she has a boyfriend, but he's not anywhere close here.
But he's like, down under, and if he comes back, he's gonna throw a boomerang at you and kill you.
Nah, I mean, well, I'm like really apprehensive about dating people at work to begin with because it is work.
Yeah, it can be kind of weird.
And my managers my managers are great, but that's one thing they don't like. In fact, they will go out of the way and not hire somebody if they know that they're a boyfriend or girlfriend of somebody who already works there.
I mean, you also got to think like let's say you like ask somebody out and they said no, then it's awkward the entire time you're with them. So
you'll go off on religious rants, bro. I mean, I don't even bring those up.
Sometimes you do though.
Okay, I may say like a comment or two, but like I'm not trying to get into a debate.
Just kind of
naturally. That's why I don't talk about religion no more because nobody likes it when I do. I don't know why. It's like I have more interest in just Star Wars.
Well, everybody, I do too.
Well, it just happens my interests are a little bit more controversial than others.
Would you like
the reason why I'm so passionate about it is because, I mean, Jesus literally has changed my life. He's made he without him, I wouldn't have life.
Well, you do. You be passionate about your interests. Don't let nobody stop you.
I'm not especially someone like Alex. I would never let him stop me.
You know,
no, but like that's why I am passionate about it. I'm not doing it to be a jerk. I'm not doing it to be mean or disrespectful or anything like that. It's just a huge part of who I am. So
yeah, everybody's got the things they do.
But also, Lance, is not usually about Jesus. It's also Alex. If I was always concerned about if you were right or wrong, that's all I would bring up. I don't though. You brought it up today. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm going to bed.
Bruh.
I had enough today.
If
I
things
mean,
are
I
hot
just
too, I'll probably hop in the HoloNet.
I'm getting yelled at about religion. I haven't brought up religion. He's bringing it up, and I'm getting yelled at about it because apparently I bring it up a lot. The hypocrisy has me stunned.
I think it's just dependent on the day.
Alex, I love you too, bro, but like, you can't be accusing me of bringing up religion out of nowhere when you're literally doing the same thing.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm leaving.
Anyway, I have escaped from
You-
Dagu.
That only works with me because I get in the stream right after I say it. That doesn't work with you, Alex, or whatever your name is, Maxine,
Max.
Max.
We
Whatever
both have
your
an
name